Oh God, guys. I'd say happy Wednesday, but I'm having a day. I don't know about y'all. I had fiat job sucks as per usual. Nothing new there. Um, I had put in for a position they had this AI position open. It was a basically they were looking for someone to go into the technology department that has experience with what I do in the company, but can help train the LLMs and start setting things up with that and help out the tech team, kind of almost like a liaison between two different departments. And I was like, well, I can do that. I have some of my AI certs now, and I play with it constantly. I mess around with it, and I know the my side of the business. And they were like, yeah, that's great. And then that was like 3 weeks ago, and I hadn't heard back. So I finally poked them today, and I was like, yo, like, what's going on? And they were like, oh, we found someone more experienced. And I was like, I'm gonna have to throw the bullshit flag. I was like, you didn't even interview me for it internally. How do you know I'm not experienced? And they're like, oh, the other person has these certifications. I was like, I have them as well. And they were like, oh, and I was like, yeah. So we're gonna have an HR meeting this week because I'm gonna be that guy now because I'm sick of
Um,
fiat. So yeah,
Yeah, fuck that.
when I left the corporate world years ago, there was a reason for it, and this week I remembered what it was.
Yeah.
So anyway, hey everybody, here we are. It's midweek mining. Midweek meaning it's Wednesday. Mining meaning that thing that you do to make the Bitcoin blocks propagate, which right now they're propagating at 11.2 minutes apiece. And yeah, I'm telling you guys, it's been a rough week for Bitcoin, hasn't it? In multiple
Oh
factors.
yeah.
Been a rough week. Why is my chat not popping up? What the crap? Let me see here. There's always got to be some type of issue. Let me see here. I am here, I promise. I'm trying to get things to pop up. Bull, how's your week going, sir?
Not too bad. Been on spaces lately and listening in, and I've been busy, but I try to still pay attention to what everybody's talking about. And everybody just freaking out as usual when Bitcoin starts dropping, and they start running from Bitcoin to all-time high stocks and securities, and you got a bunch of fake Bitcoiners running around chasing things. Instead of taking it as a blessing and trying to stock as much as they can with the lower price point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shows how much some people have conviction in it. But besides that, yeah, complaining about Sailor selling that 30 or whatever it was,
Yeah,
Bitcoin and
32.
32 Bitcoin. And it's all silly to me. I try not to judge too much on it because it just goes to show like who's really has conviction in Bitcoin, who really believes in it. Like if you're trying to chase gold and silver and then chase stocks and saying you're gonna sell Bitcoin and go on STRC just for the meantime till Bitcoin starts going up again, and it's just all silly to me. So it just shows who's who. That's my opinion on it all.
Mm-hmm. I don't get it. There is, in the grand scheme of things, with what they got, and I'm not trying to get off on the whole suit coiner thing here, but is 32 Bitcoin really like that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things with what they got in their treasury?
Yep, and it's a little bittersweet because, us mining Bitcoin and stuff with the miners, we want higher price. Some people that don't have efficient miners, hence the 10% next difficulty adjustment.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's probably turning off their. Because the price is down.
Yup.
My miners, luckily, because they're really efficient, are still profiting, but not that much, very little.
Yep.
It's like a dollar something a day, dollar 40 a day, I think it says right now on my app.
Yeah, you're still above that break even a little bit. I had to actually, Bobby knows this. I messaged him the other day. It was like my little crying moment at the house. I didn't know who else to message, so I text Bobby like, Bobby, I just had to turn off my miners.
Well, this
Then
is
I
the
gave you a
reason.
good laugh after that.
This is pretty much the reason why I wanted efficient ones a long time ago because I was reading into it, and they say on a drawdown like this, it's like,
Yep.
you have to shut them off. And I try to when I bought these miners, I wanted it for the long run.
Mm-hmm.
I plan on hashing them until they're not profitable no more. So I had it in mind, like I'd rather pay the premium up front and not have to worry about the price point, with times like this. But even
Right.
even with mine, like being it's still like the most efficient ones, really.
Mhm.
After paying the electricity, because it got paid electricity first, right? It's only profiting $1.40 a day, one miner.
Yep.
So
And you got
not that,
XPs, right?
yeah, I got all XPs except one S21 Plus.
Yeah, that's
That one I
I
don't
got all
even know what.
pluses. Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Is the
so
plus still profitable right now?
just under.
Yep.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I
Just
didn't even
under.
check. I only have one, and I'm not going to shut it off. I don't care. I just collect the sats.
Yeah.
It is what it is, even if I'm paying a little bit more because it's only one. Um, but yeah, actually, you know what? I didn't think of that. I could put that in my app and watch it. I
There
didn't
you
even
go.
realize. Yep,
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yep.
yep.
Yeah,
But
and
yeah, so that was my planning behind it was for times like this. I mean, nobody knows what it's going to do, and but at least you keep it going, and I don't have to worry about shutting it off.
mhm.
And that's why I was even holding out and buying some more XPs because they've been out for a while now.
Yeah.
And I mean, even these hydro miners, they're not much more efficient than my XP. It's like I think they're like 12.5, the best one, 12.5 joules. And my XP is 13.5, so it's not even a
Yeah.
big difference. So I'm like, I want something a little bit more efficient to come out before I add to my, mining rigs.
Mhm. And yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like, are these 23s ever going to come out? Are some of these other things ever going to come out? Like, it's been
Yeah, who
talked
knows?
about.
Exactly.
I'll tell you when I go to Mining Disrupt, next month. I'll be that guy when they're up there on the stage talking about stuff. If there's some people there from Bitmain, I'm going to be the guy with my hand up. When are we getting some updates on this? Like,
Yeah.
are they shipping or what?
I mean,
Proto
even the
as
Bittier,
well.
yeah,
Like
Proto too. Even
that
even the
proto
Bittier,
rig, that looks awesome. I love that it's gonna be American, but
Yeah.
until it's out, it's not American. It's
Ether.
non-existent.
Yep, it's vapor. And on that note, like are they going to even do retail sales? Because the rumors I heard was at first it's going to be all um just like industrial farms that's going to be their target is large orders.
yeah, they take the
So
large orders usually first.
yep. So we might not even see Proto hit the retail market forever. There's Chris. Chris says we might be adding another host or two to our recommendation page. Stay tuned. Might be as low as 0.65 cents per kilowatt hour. Chris, that is
That's
awesome.
exciting. That's exciting.
Cool.
That is awesome. I look
By the
forward
way,
to
Chris, I am still available. I will host anyone's Avalon Q with the trust me bro guarantee.
that. Hey, speaking of Chris, our good friend there from Altair, this coming Saturday morning at the lovely hour of 9 a.m. Central U.S. time, Chris is going to be a guest panelist on it's via BTC is having their 10th anniversary AMA, and Chris is the mining equipment specialist. He's basically the equipment expert that's on the panel. So make sure you all check that out because that's gonna be good.
Yeah, and he was just on a panel with
Kanan.
Kanan. That was pretty cool. Yeah, him and
Yeah.
Avril. Yeah, that was a pretty good
Good
one.
stuff.
I liked
Good
it.
stuff. And
Love
yeah,
Kanan.
so that's gonna be a good one. I got to tell you right now, Chris, I'm gonna warn you. So there's 7 speakers that they lined up for this, and I'm the guy that's hosting it. I have never hosted a panel like that where it's 7 people that I have to coordinate with getting questions to them. So bear with me. That's all I'm gonna say. Bear with me. I'll do my best. I've already told the people at Via that I was like, I hope you all know, like you kind of overbooked this one. Like 3 or 4 guests is great. That's manageable. But 7,
Yeah.
that's a lot of people. So there's like 2 people from higher up in Via BTC that are going to be there. There's Nico from Simply Bitcoin. There's Chris as our expert. There's somebody from Micro BT and then somebody from Alphaplex that'll be there. So it's going to be busy.
It's
gonna be
pretty
busy.
diverse.
Yeah, it'll be diverse, except that, hopefully we actually get diverse questions. I've been looking at the AMA. We have a post up over on Via that you can like pre-ask questions for us to, go through and start building a question list. And right now it's like 4 people putting in good questions and 300 bots putting the same AI questions over and over again. Because you could tell, you know what I mean? Like you could tell an AI question the way it's worded. And it's like, come on, guys. This is so like retarded. Stop it. I had to put a note in there. I was like, anybody who is posting AI questions, if I even think you're AI, you're banned from ever winning a prize over here, as long as I'm helping out the company. So, like, don't even do it.
Yeah.
Chris says, Kanan is taking feedback very well, so keep giving us feedback. Chris says, no worries. I'm here to help as needed. Yeah, man.
Hey, Chris, tell them go back to the message I sent them that time when they were asking for feedback on X. Because if they could make some of the miners more usable for electricians, I could even push them to other electricians and other companies. So I
That would
wrote
be a
them.
good avenue for them.
Yeah, and they got into
Yeah.
that with the heat reuse.
With the heat reuse.
Yeah, I
Avalon Q.
told them what would
Yeah,
work.
Avril was
would help.
talking about
He
it
did.
during that.
Yep. So hopefully they took my whatever you want to call it. I can't think right now.
You know,
Advice.
we've talked about this a little bit. I don't know if Bobby and I just might have chatted about it before, but I don't know if we've talked about it on stream. We might have. One of the things that I hate about like when I'm trying to get information on Kanan stuff, and I love their Twitter. They do a great job putting out information. All the freaking
I was just gonna mention that.
stockies. They're not even Bitcoiners. They're just freaking paper stock fiat people that like they'll be like, hey guys, check out this cool new efficient miner we got. And these guys are like, what are you doing for your stockholders? And then it is so freaking annoying. It's like, can y'all shut up? We're trying to get some information on this new product they're putting out, which will help you, Mr. Stockholder. So knock it off. God, sorry, it bothers me.
I didn't check the comments of that stream, but it was very productive. We didn't talk about the stock at all.
Good. Bull, Chris says, send him the message and he'll pass it along for you.
All right, I'll find it because all I gotta do is put in a search to Canon.
Right.
I messaged them on. I posted on their Twitter account when they were asking about that.
Yeah, that would be good. I mean, that's an avenue since like you said, like they already do heat reuse. They focus on that. They're trying to make more efficient home miners. I mean, stuff that you guys can push would be great.
Chris heat punks with a Q, right?
I think he does. I mean, I've seen the posts about, you know,
yeah, those Michigan winners are
wife not
insane.
being cold up in the mitten. So Evo says the Q firmware took me back. I was expecting something useful. I don't know. I don't have a Q, so I haven't played with the firmware.
Is there an update? I haven't seen an update in the
Bobby's looking. He's like, I'm going in it right now. So anyway, so let's while you're doing that,
I don't know what's going on with the updates. Do they automatically update?
I've never gotten anything that has asked me to update my 3S's, so I don't know how it works with the Qs. Chris says, yes, sir. I'm not sure what that's a yes, sir, to, but
that doesn't say
for the heat. He said, yeah, Q and a Mini 3 in the house. Yes, he does heat his house with a Q and a Mini 3.
Perfect person to ask him.
Yeah, so if you guys, I'm going to kind of block our faces here for a minute so I can show the people. So I could show our people the mempool real quick. So it's coming off my Umbral. Currently, right now, mempool is looking like in about 10 days at a downturn of about, we're creeping up on 11% now. It's negative 10.77%, right? So 10.77%. That right there is going to be that's going to be a nice little drop for home miners. So,
and renters.
We'll see what happens with that. Evo says it's just very basic user interface. Every change for pool swaps requires full device reboot.
Are there any miners that don't require a full reboot? I know it's weird that they do the reboot, but I mean,
I don't know.
Both my Qs and my BitX.
All the BitXs do. I'm pretty sure.
I haven't tried with an S19 because I have 3 control boards that I can't get LuxOS or Brains installed on.
Interesting.
I don't know. Could be because I'm using a VM. It could be because of my firewall. I don't know. I gotta look into that.
I think it just doesn't want you to do it, man. We'll ask the guys at Lux when I see them this coming week.
I got like 5 different projects I'm working on.
What's up? Put up what's up, B.
What's up to the B?
So my miners right now are off. My big boys. and again, it's not any hate. It's not like a lack of conviction. It's simply, I don't have the money to run them when they're not able to at least pay their own electricity rate. So I would rather conserve and wait. So they'll go back on when the time is right. Chris said, why what boards? Oh, that's the S19J Pros, right?
Oh yeah, it's 2 board. It's 3 boards, but 2 different. It is the this one is a BB with an IO. It's like another chip. And this one is
As Bobby thinks.
gotta say it's somewhere.
So what happened with them, Bobby? You were trying to install it, and you're saying it just failed.
Yeah, I was
right?
trying to install LuxOS and Brains, and neither of them would install on any of these. I'm like, do I need a Loki? Do I need Nordboard? Do I need to do something? This one, it has a SD card slot right there.
He said Beaglebone.
So, yeah, Beaglebone. Yeah. But this one is just the main board. Yeah. And also, like this one, it has spot for 3 hash boards. But this one, it's got 4. So I'm like, how does that work? Is there some S19J Pro that has 4 hash boards? I don't know. Because it says right there, S19J. So, I don't know.
Take pictures, send them to Chris. That's the rule.
Yeah.
Take pictures, send them to Chris.
Sorry, I missed that. I just
That might be it.
replied to Chris and I've added you guys in there so you can see the Canon tweet. But yeah, so if they had some, because there's plenty of times I gotta, especially in the wintertime, hook up electric baseboard heaters. Not often, but there's a decent amount that people sometimes want to hook them up. The landlord started doing it for a decent amount in New York City too, because they were cutting out their gas and stuff. And some landlords like doing it because they don't have to deal with boilers. But it just sucks for the customers or the tenants, I should say, because then they have this huge electric bill. So if I could pitch it to landlords or pitch it to customers, hey, since you're putting electric radiators anyway, why not get these? You pay a little bit more and then pay off, ease up on the price so we're getting some Bitcoin back. Or who knows? Maybe I'll do like what's that guy's name? Shoot, he does all the
guy in Montreal.
Shit, I forgot his
Cinco
name.
interviewed.
Tadros?
No.
Are you talking about the heat
Bitcoin City, right?
He does a lot of Bitcoin heat hash rate. Heat reuse, mostly with the fluid. My mind's shot today. I've been thinking so much.
It's all of us, man. I'm babbling my way through this episode too. I'm right there with you. It's been one of those days.
But yeah, what he does is he offers people to install these Bitcoin miners, and then he shares they pay for it because it heats the house or whatever it's heating, and he gets a percentage of the Bitcoin that's mined from them. I think he supplies the product, and then they run it, and he gets a percentage. They get a percentage. I could even do something like that.
Yeah, anything like that would be good. Again, the more people that are doing it, the more commonplace it becomes in society. I mean, that's the goal, right? To me, the goal isn't massive farms. The goal is, hot water heaters and clothes dryers and, sticking a 3S in a dorm room, all that kind of stuff. So just spread the network around, make the whole world a mesh of Bitcoin miners. So yeah, that would be cool, man. Hopefully, you never know. Kanan might reach out to you and be like, let's talk. So
yeah, that could be good.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I'll tell them whatever they need to know.
There you go.
Yeah,
Bull
we're gonna have a
straight.
Kanan X Bitcoin Bull branded nano frames.
Right?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Then we got to get you. We got to make my idea. What I was telling my wife about the other day. We need the bidet. It's a bidet,
Oh,
but
That's
the
pretty good.
water is
that
warmed
water's
by
gonna
a
be
Bitcoin
so
miner.
damn hot.
So
You're gonna scald yourself, dude.
You could use the fans to blow you dry.
mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mike asked, so you guys have been renting hash rate, good experiences so far? Yeah, I mean, pretty much. With
Yeah.
Brains, it's been okay. I did experiment with some of the others. I couldn't get past the KYC wall of Nice Hash, so I stopped
Yeah.
trying. And the other one, the whatever it's called, miningrentals.com or whatever the heck it is. Mining Street, whatever that one's, the other
Mining
big one.
rig rentals?
Miningrentals.com.
something?
Yeah. I tried it. It wasn't as difficult as Nice KYC. I mean, Nice Hash, but like the machines were not hitting what they were advertised at, like when you do it. And it's like with Brains, you just, okay, here's your hash rate. With them, it's like, okay, you wanted 3 petahash, here's 16 machines that you're watching, and you have to go set your freaking wallet in each and every one of them, and then make sure it's okay. Oh, I know it says they're in the US, but they're really in Croatia, so you have it mining to a US address, and it's getting bad returns, so you got to switch it to a European address. It was a pain in the ass. So I just didn't like it. So
And nobody wants to deal with that. Everybody just wants it to work. You put your thing in there and it works. That's the way it should be.
yep. And Mike just said, he said definitely should not need to KYC to rent hash rate. That's one of the few big upsides of doing it. And that's kind of my feeling on it. Like if I'm renting it, I don't want to have to put in a bunch of information to do it. I kind of want to do it. So
yeah. Speaking of that, I did have a good experience with Kiss My Hash, which uses Nice Hash, but they don't have any KYC.
Mm-hmm.
So all you have to do is provide like a Bitcoin address and then just send Bitcoin, and then you're up and running, kind of like Brains.
Yeah. Evo says some of the
KYC.
I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, I was just gonna say no KYC, but you still get the pool of miners
right
from Nice Hash.
See, that's a good, like, that's cool that you can do that. So that way it's like kind of like sidestepping it. That's great.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, for me, it's cool that it's like run by Pleb Source, just down the road from
down the
us.
street. So
yeah.
Evo says some of the hash I have rented on mining rig rentals, I had issues with connectivity. They allow them to host them overseas with Starlink connections. Yeah, I just didn't have a great experience with it. It seemed like every single miner had an issue. Like, again, some of them were saying it was in the US because I had put a little thing. I was like, I only want, from the US. And then it pops up and it's like, here's your rig. And one of them's like, it's marked with a US flag. And then like the name of the miner is in Coptic or is in Cyrillic. And I'm like, what the hell? And like, then I've got some Sergey messaging me, your miner is not working correctly. The miner is not working. You need to switch pool to Eastern Europe. I'm like, no. So I was like, it's kind of, they don't really vet enough or track what they're doing. They just go, okay, well, we'll give you a portion of your sats back, portion of your what you paid back. And I was like, it's too much hassle for me. I don't have the attention span for that. So I just kind of stick with Brains. Brains has been easy. I mean, the only problems I've run into with Brains is sometimes it takes like a while for when I put sats into the account, it takes a while for it to get in. But by and large, I really haven't had any problems with it. So,
yeah.
So, all right, we got 44 people in here. When we hit 50 people, we'll do the giveaway. So hopefully we hit that in a couple minutes. So hope you all are sharing this out on X and whatnot. Get some more people in here, and then we'll do the giveaway this week. And again, because I was having issues, I have sats kind of locked up and they haven't cleared yet. There was this little message. I don't know if you saw it popping up, Bobby. It was like this little yellow banner on the Brains hash rental. And it was saying it was almost like it was saying like they were throttling the network. Like, your sats are safe, your payouts are safe, but there's some delays or whatever. And it popped up like twice. That's when I had texted you before and I was like, nope. And I was like, and then it went away. I was like, crap, I didn't snap a picture of it in time. But
okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if maybe it's because of the longer block propagation times right now, or what, but some stuff just isn't going through right away.
Yeah, I didn't have any problems with that. I paid 8 sats per VByte, and it got confirmed in the very next block. and then just 3 confirmations, and then release my funds.
Right on.
Not too bad.
Evo said hashing to heating is a pretty good follow on methods they are implementing on heat reuse. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so my chat was a little bit delayed there. Okay, we're almost there at 50, so we're creeping up. We're creeping up. So things going on in the Bitcoin world. I'm sure for those people who watch price, you see that Bitcoin is in a dip right now. We like to call these coupon days. So get out your coupons, go out there, buy some Bitcoin. So
yeah,
that's financial
it's been
advice.
A freaking bloodbath, dude. Sentiment is horrible.
Thanks, Evo. Thanks for reposting.
Get out your Rebecca Creek.
Right. But
oh my god. Yeah, sentiment has been horrible because Sailors sold 32 Bitcoin.
I don't get it, man. I don't
get
it. I just
still owns like 800,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not even a drop in the bucket at that point. So like, I just don't get it.
This is why just kill your heroes. Don't look to these random billionaires buying up a bunch of Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
Like if your bullishness, if your conviction is based on that, what the hell are you doing?
All right, we hit 50. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start the giveaway. Giveaway starting. Put my mark. Type hashtag. All right, guys. This week you're typing hashtag lettuce because people are saying Sailor has lettuce hands.
Nice.
So hashtag lettuce and gets you a drawing in the hash rate giveaway. Chris says, not my first cycle, just another day in Bitcoin. Steadfast pleb. That's right. I'm not really stressed about it. Even like when I had to like temporarily throttle the miners down, I'm not stressing about it. Like I'll pretend, like I said to Bobby, I was like, my babies are off. Like, but it is going to go back up again. It's not a big deal. It just is what it is. So whatever. There we go.
Yeah.
So far.
Oh, I had a question for y'all. So, since both of y'all have miners that have foremen, and you also have played around with agents, would you let one of your agents have access to foreman and then like monitor the price of Bitcoin and then turn on and turn off miners based on the price of Bitcoin?
I'm not comfortable enough with setting up an agent to do that because I would want some type of control in there that like I would probably have to have, like, because I use Hermes, I would have to have Hermes set it like, look, it would have to drop below a certain amount for a certain amount of time because the last thing I want is the agent turning things up and down and up and down and up and down and blowing out my hash boards or something. Because that's exactly what would happen with the agent. It's not going to think about, you know, if you just did it stock, like it's not going to think about what kind of damage am I doing to the board. It's going to say price go down, turn board off, price go up, turn board on. So I guess my answer with that is I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. I would rather just set an alert and have my agent tell me, hey, is it time to do something with this? And just have it message me on like Telegram or Discord and tell me, take a look at this. And that's pretty much what mine do now anyway. And then I can just do it manually. So yeah, my answer to your question is I don't feel I'm at that position where I'm ready to automate it yet.
Okay. What about you,
Bull? So certain hosting companies don't even want you to even restart them sometimes. I forget the reason why, but and some of them even limit you on what you could do on Foreman as well. Most of the time, some of them just want you just to view it, not even have access to it. I had to even push, I don't remember which one it was. I could probably check emails, but to even allow me to, you know, change the pools myself because it restarts and stuff. So I don't even think you can stop it from forming. Can you? I'm not even sure if you could even shut it down.
I don't recall.
I think just
being able.
I think it's just a restart you could do or change your pool.
I'll have to.
So how do you shut your miner down then?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't had it, so I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, but like Cinco, you just shut them down. So how do you shut them down?
I call
them. Yeah, we probably
oh, really?
I just call them. Hey, can you turn it off for me? Here's why. So
yeah.
Most of the hosts that like I talk about, most of them, these guys give you like their their cell. You know what I mean? Like
Uh,
you're basically, when you send them a text or you call, you're getting like a specific person. So yeah, so I just basically, hey man. So,
yeah.
but yeah, I've never tried to do it like that. Like I don't like yeah, and like Christian said, he's like, some hosts only give read access, and yeah, because they might not, that's you don't want to be messing with their setups and their power, and then they probably, when they're doing startups and turnoffs and stuff, they want to make sure they're monitoring the equipment, because I
Well,
mean,
not only, sorry, I didn't mean to
no, go
interrupt you
ahead,
there.
buddy.
No, I was gonna say not only that, but then they don't want you playing with the settings because then you could turn up the wattage and you pay a set amount.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then it's just a bunch of things that you could fool around with. They don't want really people messing with it and messing with their network and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Exactly right. Exactly right. And I just, there's like, I love my Hermes. I love all the stuff I can do with it. There's just certain things that I'm just not comfortable with, like giving it. And like, it's not necessarily that I think something malicious would happen. It's more, I just I don't want to mess with programming it to do that, because I don't know what kind of, without setting rails on it, I don't know what could happen. So
That's fair.
yeah. And then you never know. Like, what if somebody, and my AI runs in a sandbox, but what if somebody did get into that? And now they're like, let me go ahead and change all his wallet addresses. It's like, crap. So paranoid. I'm paranoid.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, all right. I'm going to start setting up for the drawing.
I just took a look and I got change pools and reboot details and fetch logs. That's all I have in there.
There you go.
And that's for
Not a lot.
yeah, it's not a lot. And that's for one. The other one, oops.
I'm pulling the name out of the hat right now.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, just fetch logs and change pools. I don't even have reboot on this one. So they all have their little things, yeah. On a brighter note, um, Nate got access to, I don't know what exactly Nate with Corex got made some type of, I don't know if it was a deal with Luxor or have access for, or they updated it, but he's able to just hop on Luxor firmware right on XPs, I guess, without them um, jumping in the network like they do for everybody else. I don't know if it was something new, but he was able to just click and boom, he put Luxor firmware on my XPs without the big hassle that everybody else been doing. I've been trying to get Wilson to do it, and originally they said yeah, no problem if I don't like brains, and then I kept it all this time on brains for I don't know how long I've been with them, maybe a year or so.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just decided recently I was like I don't want brains anymore, so I kept like trying to push them to get me on Luxor, and they finally came to a point where they're just like, no, we ain't gonna do it. So that's a little disappointing, but I don't have nothing bad to say about them. They're a good company. They're good. I just wish I could get them to put a Luxor on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping whatever Corex Nate got, they're gonna roll out to everybody. But I mean, I don't know. I see Luxor doing good things, and I don't have nothing bad to say about Brains either. I had just that I had one little issue with them where it was like a customer service thing where my two-factor authentication couldn't get to work, and they just kept saying it was on the user side when I know 100% it wasn't on my side, and they kind of brushed it off. But besides that, I have nothing bad about them. I see they're doing a lot of updates, and they've released something recently too. The auto tuning, I guess they worked on auto tuning a little bit better recently. They dropped a couple new features. I noticed that. I don't know if you guys seen that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling now.
No, you're good, man. I'm waiting for Marley. We got our winner picked. I'm waiting for Marley to send over the address.
Ooh. Well, if you want to get into it, or maybe let her, I got a care package from Xtech.
Yeah, he did.
You can do an unboxing whenever.
Yeah, and then let me throw that out there. Cinco pointed me to X-Tech for the heatsink for my bidax. I had the ice tower, the ice towers that you put with the
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like copper with the they stick out from I don't know if
The
that, I
tubes.
think that's the proper name. Yeah, with the tubes and stuff,
Yep.
have liquid in there. Um, so I swapped from that to the X-Tech copper. What do we call them? Mirages.
The
There you
El
go.
Mirage.
El Mirage. I switched to that with my bidax, and it's a lot cooler than the Ice Tower,
Yeah,
which I was shocked. It's a lot better, so I'm able
it
to
is.
overclock it more. And it's yeah, I was amazed. And I bought the paste that Bobby recommended. Bobby, if you want to mention what it is, I don't know. I don't remember the
Yeah.
name of it, but
Thermal Grizzly Cryonaut. It's
yeah, so it's supposed to
big
be
in the overclocking community for like PC building.
okay, there you go. So I just got that paste and I put that on there and I'm able it's hashing just as good as my other one now. I was really happy with that. So that was cool.
Right
Nice.
on.
What are you hitting? Like 1
Like
point?
1.3. I think I was like 1 before, but I
Oh,
couldn't go any higher because I have it in an extension here, and once it gets a little bit hot, the temperature goes right up on that thing and then it'll overheat. So I have to like, I couldn't put it up at all. But my other one is amazing. It has the ice tower on it. And that one, I almost feel like I put in the six tech on it because that one is like it hashes, I don't even know, like 1.4 sometimes. And it's not even I don't know, that just has a way better chip. The other one in my other property. But I kind of don't want to mess with it because it's like working so good for so long.
Yeah.
what fans do you use?
I'm sorry.
What fans do you use?
I use the Noctuas, but I put two of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yep.
use Noctus.
They come with the cord where you could add on. I don't know if I bought them or they come with the fan, but you could put two fans. So I built a 3D case. I printed a 3D case, and I got one on the top and one on the X-Tech. And then I put the little the little heat sinks on the power supply chip or whatever it's called, the voltage chip,
Oh, yeah,
wherever.
the voltage regulator.
Yeah, like on the Vulcan, on the
VRN.
front and the back, just to like dissipate some heat on that, because I noticed it gets a little hot, so just I put a couple of those on. I'll show you. I'll send you a picture.
Hey, Bobby.
But yeah,
Yes.
In our group chat, I am sending you Marley's wallet address, and we're gonna put it on Brain Solo, please.
Brain Solo.
And then
I
I'll
got it.
settle up with you afterwards when Cash App lets me move my playsats. So, all right, guys, we're getting Marley squared away. Marley just messaged. He's gonna do Brain Solo pool, and
FYI, somebody hit Brain Solo Pool 4 days ago.
yeah, I saw that.
Yep. YJ question mark there. I was just reading what the Coinbase tag said.
I saw that. I was looking at that. Where is it? Over here. I'll pull that up while Bobby's getting his stuff all set up.
Block 951771. Cinco, you gotta download my app. You'll see it right away.
I'm on my desktop right now. That's why I'm like I don't got I put the phone in silent mode when I'm on this because otherwise it's like ding 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 constantly.
Here.
Yeah.
Let's show it off real quick. Oh,
There it is.
63.
Nice.
God.
Scroll down to show the Bitcoin block.
Show the Bitcoin block.
Yeah, where they hit.
Oh, yeah, right there.
It should say 4 days ago and it say 951
Yeah, just scroll down right here to solo blocks and just hit that. There you go.
Yep.
Shout out Bitcoin Bull
Heck yeah.
and Bitcoin Radar on the App Store, only for iOS.
And it's free to download.
Through Android, apparently.
I'm gonna eventually. I actually just because not everybody, but a couple of people keep asking me, and I could build it. It's just a little process.
Yes.
But the can't think of the right fucking words. But sorry, I don't know if we could curse on here. But I guess the stats is most people. There's 70% of people have Androids in the world. I didn't even know that. But most people that use the apps and paid apps are on iOS.
Oh, yeah. It's been that way for a while.
I didn't know that.
Bobby,
Yeah, it's a lot of like third world countries that use Android. Plus, it's
like New
skewed.
Jersey?
Yeah, like New Jersey.
Hey, real quick.
Plus, it's skewed
Bobby,
because also. Oh,
I'm sorry. Let me know once you got that. You're gonna put it in, right? You're gonna.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, when you get that up, let me know so I can start checking the thing.
Create bid. Confirmation required, of course. Okay, That's done.
Right on. Okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it's skewed because also like a lot of embedded devices will use Android, so like they're
So,
not.
I'm sorry, let me know once you got that. You're
But
gonna
they
we're
are
gonna put it in.
Android devices.
Sorry, I just blasted everybody's eardrums there. There we go. All right, cool.
There we go. It's hashing away.
All right. How much? What were we able to get with that?
20 petahash for 1.2 hours.
Right on.
A lot more petahash than I have.
It's gonna take it a minute to catch up. So once it catches up, we'll give it a minute and then we'll start showing it on there, Marley. So congratulations. So trying to think what else is going on community wise. Okay, so tomorrow morning I have I got to sit down with yay. I got to sit down with Ryan from Carpoo's Mining today and have a talk with him. Got to tell you, super cool guy. We just kind of talked about everything from bit axes to monster miner to queues.
That monster miner looks awesome.
Yeah, man.
So excited for that project.
So like just a bunch of cool stuff that he's doing. So that'll come out tomorrow morning. Barring any type of hiccups with like thunderstorms tonight that make my power go out or the internet go down, as it's prone to do here in Houston. But if there's going to be a delay, I'll post on X and let you guys know. But I'm on schedule for it to release tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central. Next week, we got another guest. I'm not going to say who that is yet. And then the week after that, we're going to have Ryan back again, but he's going to be coming with his business partner, Eric, I believe his name is. Eric Mitchell. I think I'm probably wrong. I think it's Eric Mitchell. They've kind of formed from Hashboard became BlockFound, and that's what we're going to talk about on that. So like on tomorrow's episode, everything he and I talked about today was like hardware related. We were focused on mining hardware. The next time when he comes on with his partner, we're going to talk about the software things he does, the cool app he's got, things like that, right? So that'll be in 2 weeks. So we'll have a little gap before we finish that up with him. But yeah, really cool talking with him. That guy, he's like the rest of us, man. He's a tinkerer. He likes to just get inside of hardware and start playing with it and messing with things.
Yeah, hashboard right there.
There you go. Yeah. And you know, it's cool because one of the things we talk about is like, you know, it's not like a war between like Hashwatcher and Hashboard and Bitcoin Radar and all. Every one of these apps has something that you probably use that's not on the other one, right? So it's okay to have multiple apps for the same thing. Like there's no like you have to be in one person's camp for it. So
yeah, I said a couple months ago, like I have 4 different monitors for my miners. Yeah.
Chris said they're both cool dudes. So yeah, I'm excited to talk to him about it. You know what I did forget to ask him, and I completely realize now, I forgot to ask him if he was going to Mining Disrupt. I'll have to send him a message and find out because I'm trying to find out who's all going. Hey, if anyone in the chat here is going to Mining Disrupt in Miami, please just like post up in chat and say like, hey, I'm going, or I'm probably going, or you know, you're stupid for wasting your money, Cinco. Don't do that. But I'm going. So, and I'm not going on behalf of anyone. I'm just going, like my wife and I are going to go. We like Miami, so we're going to go have fun in Miami for a few days. Then we're going to go to Mining Disrupt. I'm going solo to Mining Disrupt. My wife was like, yeah, I'll be at the beach or something while you're talking with your Bitcoin mining nerd friends. So I was like, all right. There is a chance there may be, please don't hold me to this because I don't know yet, but there may be a kind of like a side event that happens one night after one of the Mining Disrupt days. Trying to see if that is, I'm not advocating for it. Somebody reached out to me and said that they want to do one and what it would take. And I was like, well, if you'll pay for a bunch of us to go to Joe's Stone Crab, that would be great because that's like the place to go in Miami for seafood. Stone crabs are out of season at that point, but it doesn't matter. The seafood at Joe's is great. So this isn't Joe's Crab Shack, by the way, the chain for those of you in Texas. This is a different place that's in Miami. So anyway, if it is going to happen, I will post up and let you all know. And that way, you know, we can coordinate. But yeah, I'm hoping that at Mining Disrupt, there's going to be some reveals for equipment, something that shows us what's coming down the pipe. Because
Honestly, I'm not hoping for reveals at all. I'm hoping for dates that things that got revealed are actually going to come out.
You're right, and that's what I meant, and that's how I should have said it. You're 100% correct on that, Bobby. I want information, right? I want concrete information.
Didn't the S23 or Proto Rig get revealed last year at Disrupt? And we still don't have it.
This over
I'm not sure when that was.
I don't even remember when it
Probably
was.
around this time.
I just know the S23. I think they were selling for like 11,000 and it already lost value, and it didn't even get released yet. I think it went down like $3,000.
Are you guys seeing now? I'm sharing to you guys, Bobby
Yep.
and Bo. You can see that now. Okay, good.
Yep.
All right. I just want to make sure that was on.
3.39 petahash.
So there we go. It's climbing, Marley. It's a climbing. Remember the rule: if you win when we do the hash giveaway, you have to come down here and you have to buy me and Bobby a steak, and then you've got to find Bull. It's like Carmen Sandiego or Waldo. You got to find Bull and buy him a steak too. I'll give you a hint. If you book on a Royal Caribbean cruise, there's like a 75% chance you'll run into him.
That's funny.
So anyway, yeah, no, seriously, I'm excited for this. I want to see somebody hit when we do this. That would be so cool.
If he hits, I'll fly down there to have steaks with you guys.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's it. Now we all got to do it. We need to make it happen.
And then go on a cruise out of Galveston.
Then I'll go out a cruise. We'll have my wife book it through her travel agency. So
there you go.
Yeah, she's got that up now. By the way, she had her meeting today with the people to my wife. For those of you that are listening and don't give a shit, my wife was a travel agent for a while, and then she loves travel. Like, you can quite literally ask my wife something about, like, have you ever heard of any good restaurants in Boise, Idaho? And she'll be like, well, there's actually 3 that are on my list. She'll just start, like, she knows this stuff. Her travel is her passion. It's her absolute passion, and she loves sharing that with people. And she was a travel agent for a long time, and then COVID hit, and of course nobody was doing anything, and then went back to the corporate world. Right. So she's kind of got the itch, and she was like, the past couple months we've been talking, she's like, I really, really, really want to do the travel thing again. And so we said, okay. And we pulled the trigger. And today she had her face-to-face through Zoom with the host company. That's kind of like you're a licensed travel agent, but then the host company is who, like, you channel everything through so that it's all, legal and all that stuff. All the bookings you do, it goes through their content system and all that. And Marley says deal on the steaks. So she had that meeting today. She really liked the vice president or the president of the company she spoke with, that she'll do the hosting through. So my wife, she owns her own company when she does this, but this is like the company that services the accounts for her, to get the bookings in properly. So that's going up now, and we'll have her stuff up here soon. I'll start sharing that out at some point. But yeah, just remember this: if you want to support Bitcoiners, then if you're traveling, you can use my wife, and she will set up your travel for you, cruises and all that stuff. So plug in that right now. But it's actually really handy having somebody who understands all that, because, like, with the whole mining disrupt thing, it's basically like I just pay for my ticket to the actual conference, and then I look at my wife and I say, fly me to Miami, and she just handles all the travel arrangements for me. It's kind of nice.
Awesome.
So, okay, we're up to, let me see, I'm going to do a little refresh there. 7.3 petahash over the 5-minute average, and 763 gig best share. So, right, or mil.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's not good.
I added an extra 3 zeros on there. Cool. So that's a rolling. All right. Let me see here. Any catastrophes this week, guys? Anybody have a miner blow up or anything?
One of my miners went off, but I think it was just a network issue. I think it was just a cord or something, he said. But that's about it.
That's good. That's not a big deal. My two that went down, I'm gonna actually end up sending those to Eon to get them taken care of. One of them is just at the edge of warranty, the Bitmain, but I was like, I really don't want to wait in the line for Bitmain, so I'm just, after talking with Alex over at Eon a couple weeks ago on the show, on the Bitcoin mining show, I really, really like him, and the more I learn about Eon, the more I would want to use them for my repair services. So I'm just gonna get with them and have my miners sent there to get fixed. So seem like really good guys.
There are stories of them holding it forever.
Yeah, I've seen those videos too, where they get kind of stuck in the queue at the big repair centers, and I know that's not necessarily everyone's experience, right? But I've heard the horror stories, so it worries me. Whereas I know with Eon, once it's in the pipe, I can track it because they've got their serial number scan that you can just track it. And also, if I shoot them a message, I have seen how quick they respond. Like, I know I can get an answer. So, Chris says, I turned on an old S19 XP last week, and it indeed has 2 fried hash boards. Ugh. Yep. Oh, man. That's rough. Time to tinker, Chris. Time to tinker. But then at that point, like with the S19s, is it like, do I bother right now? Do I Frankenstein that sucker a bit? So
I'm Frankensteining right now.
yeah. What do you is this with the S19s or is this with the with
the S19s? Here, I can. One of the ones I got from you.
Uh-huh.
So as you can see, it's only got one hash board plugged in.
Yay.
Yeah, and this is a 120 volt power supply. So yeah, that's what I'm working on now. If I can get Lux or Brains on one of these things, I can actually plug it in and start mining.
Just remember, when you mess,
I don't think the stock Antminer firmware will let you do it with only one hash board.
Probably not. Probably not. It's gonna throw an error at you.
Yeah.
How do they do with the chimneys? I think the bit chimneys only have one.
Do they have Antminer or do they have Lux or Brains?
Has Luxor. Yep.
Yeah, that probably makes sense. Yeah, I tried Luxor.
Chris said Altair baffles are on the way for a home build. There you go. Nice. Well, I was joking this afternoon. I put up, well, partially joking on X. I put up, I said, I got 3 S19s for sale, 3 J Pros for sale. And I was partially joking about it. I was kind of just poking fun at like the difficulty rating and the current price action right now. I actually got like 7 or 8 people message me and they're like, will you ship to blah, blah, blah? Like right off the bat, I was like, oh, damn, I didn't realize there was that much interest. So I might end up selling 2 of them. So we'll see. We'll see.
If you got some more interest, hit me up. I might be willing to sell one of these.
All right. I'll let you know. Yeah. Cause this is all, when I sell this right now, that's all going to my, I'm putting it into a little fund that's going to sit there until I finally decide to pull the trigger on a hydro rig. So that money's just going to kind of sit there until it's time to do that. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Chris, if you got anything for S19 home build, hit me up because I will be making an order from Altair very soon, probably like tomorrow actually. Because what I got from Ixtech is the DIY kit.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead, do your little unboxing if you can. I know it's not really big on the screen right now. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop sharing for a minute so you're bigger on the screen, and then we'll go back. We can see right now. Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just hit 1.5 best share, 1.53 gig. There we go. Finally crested it. There we go. Nice. 15.9. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing this on here so that people can see Bobby a little bigger. There we go.
All right. Yeah, so got a little package from Ixtech, and what I got was the BitX Gamma DIY kit. So it comes here with just a PCB, and then it's got the stand, which is white and orange. On the website it's white and blue, but I saw that and I was like, hell yeah, it's got to be orange. And then I bought an El Mirage because I wanted to try out the copper El Mirage. And on the DIY kit, it showed that there was an aluminum El Mirage. But when it came, it's a copper El Mirage. So now I have 2 copper El Mirages. So I'm like, cool, even better. Yeah, and it's got the power supply. Hopefully this one will work better than the one I have here. I can show you.
While Bobby's getting that together, guys, I just want to say real quick, I have 6 of the aluminum El Mirages still. Okay, they come in a little box like this, little 3D printed box. Let me open it up. And it looks like that. Okay, fits perfectly on a bit axe. These are great little heat sinks. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 of them left. These are their like V1s. These aren't the copper coated ones. So if anyone is interested in one of these, there we go. If anyone is interested in one of these, I have 6 left. If you live in the continental US and you DM me and let me know you're interested, I'll send you one. All right, so I got 6 left. So like the first 6 people that send me a DM just on X at Cinco Doggos, send it over, and then the next time I do a shipment, which I got to see when my 3D prints are done. Right now, I'm up to 5 3D printers now. I added 2 more since you were over the house last.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got some orders going out. I don't know if it's going to be like Sunday or Tuesday of next week, but that's when these will ship. So go ahead, just go over to Cinco Doggos on X, shoot me a DM, say you're interested, you like one of the El Mirages, and I'll send you one. It's not gonna cost you anything, so hit me up. Chris said, let me know if I can help with that build in any way, Bobby, from Chris.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll hit you up on that.
So I'm sorry, I took over there for a minute. You go right back to what you were talking about. You were about to show something. Good.
Yeah, so here I got the Crypto Cloaks dual bidaxe PC case.
I love that thing.
And the problem is, you can see this power cable, it goes out a bit, and like that's not enough space for a bidaxe. Plus, also since it goes out there, it would have to go out there, and there's just not enough room. But with this power cable that I got from Ixtech, it looks a little shorter. I may be actually able to make it work in here. Okay. I was thinking, like, I don't know, maybe I would have to, like, I don't want to throw it away, but maybe I couldn't use this, but I might be able to make it work with this one.
You might be able to keep one back and one a little bit closer to the front.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You can't move this at all. So I just had it with one bidaxe. So I'm like, okay, I'll rock it with one bidaxe. That's fine.
How about next time you come over, bring that, and I'll scan it. We'll scan it in, and then I'll throw it in the AI, and then I'll put it up on Meshy, and I'll make an STL out of it, and we'll just expand it by like 12%, and I'll just print you a new one.
Yeah, or I mean, you may be able to ask Rick and actually get the STL that he uses.
Yeah. Yeah, because I would only use it to do that. I wouldn't, like try to cut into his stuff with it. So yeah, I'll reach out to him. Yeah. I'll see. We can make you one like 12-15% bigger, give you just that squidge of room.
Yeah.
Right on.
That'd be cool. I want to use it because it is cool. I mean, like, I'm a nerd. Huh?
What exactly is it? Just a case for it?
Yeah. So it's a case that kind of looks like, like a gaming PC or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that aesthetic to it.
And it gets enough air in there?
On the front.
Seems like
yeah. So right here, you got 2 Noctua fans, and then you got the regular Noctua fan right there, and then the top is vented. So yeah, you get freaking great airflow with this thing.
No, it's a cool little
design. My temps have been really much better than just like the regular case because it's more forced induction.
Love it.
Yeah, but now I'll be using this for one of my DIY builds.
Nice. All right,
and then it's just got the regular like Lily Go, I think, like the screen.
Yep.
And then the housing port.
The little screens that always fall off.
Yeah. So pretty excited about that. Oh yeah, and the fan with
Ta-da.
the special housing that
Mhm.
you need for the El Mirage.
Mhm. Nice. I want to see that when it's all built, man.
I didn't even know they gave that. I don't think I got that with my El Mirage. I just screwed mine right into El Mirage.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like little feet that you put into the El Mirage.
Oh, I didn't even. Yeah, I didn't get that with mine. Huh.
There you go.
Ta-da.
Yeah, it's just a little 3D
I just
printed
put two corner
casing.
screws and it went right in. Right into El Mirage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zzz. That's
Yeah,
what I do, too.
you might ask them for the files since you have a 3D printer. I
It
mean,
might be up on their site, actually.
yeah,
Yeah,
it might be. I know they offer free 3D printing for some stuff.
Yeah,
yeah,
if
it's
it
worth.
Just give you that.
xtech.xyz, right? Oh god, I got that
Yep,
stupid
x6.xyz.
yeah, stupid Avast. Avast does not like Xtech and it does not like Altair. I hate that. Like even when I put it on like my whitelist, it's like, we think that there's a problem with this site. And it's like, please don't tell me what to do. So.
Oh no, they're doing crypto.
How you make out with your Hermes?
What was that?
How you make out with Hermes? I seen you posting that it messed up again.
Pretty good. Hermes is fine. It's not Hermes that's the issue. It's the people over at ChatGPT that are being greedy bastards. So
okay.
the two ways you can
they
connect your
screwed you twice now.
yeah, man. So the way that you can connect it to your agent is so that it can use like I use ChatGPT 5.3. I don't use the 5.5 with my Hermes because I don't need it. I don't do anything. I need that the newest one. So it
Yeah.
runs a little faster. I do 5.3. So anyway, the two ways you can go in is an API, which if you use an API, then you've got to spend tokens. You got to put money in for it.
Yeah.
And they charge like 23 cents a freaking pull. 18 to 23 cents a pull. But you can also OAuth in. And if you OAuth in, if you have a premium account, which I do, then it just piggybacks on it and you don't have to spend tokens.
Yeah.
They've been it's 3 times now that I've seen. 3 times they've changed something in OAuth so that it breaks the connection with your agent, and then you've got to like go in and reconnect it. And like now it's telling me, ChatGPT was telling me, oh, your phone number's been used too many times on too many different accounts. I'm like, no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. I've only used it with this. And so, when you go into their help thing, their little pop up, the little, side thing, how can we help? It's not a human being. It's AI. It's just ChatGPT basically. And then when it figures out that it can't do anything to help you, it says, okay, well, we've, dumped you into a queue where a human being's going to look at this and they'll get back to you in 3 to 7 days. And I was like, well, crap. So I bought like $10 worth of tokens. We're becoming midweek AI all of a sudden. So I bought $10 worth of tokens because I was like, okay, I turned off all my cron jobs, everything like I was like, I don't need it doing any, just pulling crap. And I was like, okay, Hermes, like just, we're going to run in basic mode for right now. And I had to do 2 polls and each one of them was 23 cents. And then I didn't do anything and I was using ChatGPT directly through my premium account. And instead of doing that, it decided to use my tokens first.
Oh,
I was like, you got to be
scummy.
kidding me. So I messaged them about that and I put in a ticket for that. I was like, no, don't do that. Don't, you're basically double charging me.
Issue with Claude. That's so funny. Same issue.
Yeah.
They actually cut everybody off at one point from using the subscription on Claude.
Mm-hmm.
With
Yeah,
OpenClaw.
back in the OpenClaw days.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Noose, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Nous. I just say Noose now.
I think it's Noose.
Noose Research,
Yeah.
who does Hermes. They're out of Austin, Texas. They have a subscription service that you can get that is it's
Oh
like
yeah, I just saw that.
yeah, like all
Noose
the
Portal,
models,
right?
Yeah. So like it's like a bunch. It's like $20
Is
a month. And
is that the open router or something like that?
No. It's not Open Router. It's like their version of that. But yeah, basically like there's like, I forget, 57 different APIs that are in there that automatically connect to Hermes when you have this. And it's a very generous token allotment. So, and then there's carryover each month. It's not use or lose like ChatGPT is. Like with a premium, like you just pay the monthly fee. This is, like you can carry over, like if it's $20, you can carry over $5 or $10 per month to the next month if you don't use it. and you can keep stacking it up. I'm thinking about doing that because a couple of the people I follow on X that are also Bitcoin miners have said that, like they really like that. So I'm like, okay, I think I might end up going out. I haven't had to spend tokens up to this point using Hermes because I've just OAuthed it to my chat GPT. So I'm a little pissy about it, guys. I'm getting not at Hermes, a little pissy at chat GPT that they're being greedy. They're being greedy. So I don't know. That's just me. But let's see where Marley's at right now. 20.4 petahash per second average over the 5 minutes. Still at the 1.5 gig best share. And probably got 45 minutes or so left, I'd say. At least 45 minutes.
Check.
So stay true. What's up? How are you? So yeah. So while we're on that, we're going to start wrapping up here in a few minutes. We're past the 8 o'clock point, or 8 o'clock my time point.
45 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. 45 minutes left. Right on.
Yeah. 45 minutes.
Nice. Anybody out there that has projects, mining things that they're interested in talking about, or just, you want to come up and talk mining sometimes, hit us up. Let us know. We'd be happy to have you guys on. It's fun to have other people on here with us when we do this. Usually I would like to get some guests up here, and I want to tell you guys, I apologize. I've been remiss on this, because I do the Bitcoin mining show every week, and I've been doing an interview pretty much each week, for that series we're doing of like the, people who are cooler than me in Bitcoin, which is just about everybody. But, I've been kind of like not looking for guests for us here. We do have the guys at Brains lined up to come on. We're just having scheduling issues with that. Most of those guys are in Europe. So like when we do the show, they're like putting their jammies on and going to bed. So we're going to have to figure something out, maybe on a holiday or something, we'll figure something out. We might have to I don't know. We'll figure it out. What I'm saying. We'll figure it out. Maybe it'll be when I'm down in Mining Disrupt, because I'm pretty sure Christian will be down there. If Christian's down there for Mining Disrupt, then I'll go live with them and we'll do like a special midweek mining for that. But yeah, if you guys have any, if you have a project that you do in Bitcoin mining, or you got something you want to talk about, hit us up. Love to have somebody on. Bring up a topic. What do you want to talk about? We'll talk about it. As long as it ain't something stupid, we'll talk about it. So don't say, let's talk Digibyte. Okay. Because you're not going to get on the show. So
I'll talk DigiKey.
DigiKey.
I gotta get the BitAxe bill of materials and order all of the board components from DigiKey.
That's where you get that stuff from?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw DigiKey and I was like, oh shit, is that related to Digibyte? And then I was like, okay, good.
Okay, no.
It's just where you buy like these service components.
Yep. That's really cool. I like that. That whiteboard is so classy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I've been practicing my soldering and desoldering with just this old random nick stuff I have. Yeah. I finally got a proper cleaner for my soldering iron, and I got the hot air station and everything. I've got
nice.
a really good soldering station now. I'm pretty happy about that. So now I just try to get good, and then I'll actually build my own BitAxe, which is freaking cool. I love that.
Hey, Stay True.
I know.
Real quick, Stay True said for a topic, 1370 chips and how they're going to change the horizon. Just as a heads up, and I'm not trying to like pimp one of the other spaces, but that might be a good one to bring up on if you come out to the Saturday AMA for Via BTC that we got going on at 9 a.m. Central. That might be a good thing to bring up, because there's going to be a bunch of people in there that are like high level mining discussion people. That's kind of a good thing to bring up. Anyway, go ahead, Bobby. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Also, I think it's the 1373 that you're thinking of, because the BitAxe already uses the 1370.
Yeah, 1373. Mm-hmm.
Oh, 1373?
Yeah.
So. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, I know open source people can be kind of cringe sometimes, but it is cool that you can just make your own BitAxe with all open source.
That is neat. Absolutely.
It is freaking cool.
Absolutely great. I love that. And anything like that we talk about that on tomorrow when you guys see the episode where I'm talking with Ryan from Carpoo's Mining. He even talks about that too. Like, it's kind of one of the things that got him in was he started tinkering with it, and he was like, I can make this better. And then he did it with a bit axe, and then he was like, he got something else, and he's like, I can make this better. So
yeah, one thing I really like about Ryan is he's got that hacker spirit. He's like, you know what? I think I can make a better Avalon Q by using S21 XP boards. Screw it, I'm gonna try to make that. And then
Frankenstein.
Next thing you know, Chris is sending them hash boards, and I'm like, hell yeah, that's awesome.
Right on. Sorry, Bull. What was that, buddy?
No, I say, yeah, everybody's gonna start throwing the XP chips and everything now.
Right. Well, it'll be interesting to see what's down the road for that. We talked about that again. It's going to be on the episode tomorrow when you guys see it when it goes live. But talking about like what's next for Bitcoin mining, right? Like what's the next big thing? And so far, 2 guests in a row have said, I don't think it's going to be the next like a new tier of equipment. It's going to be efficiency. Like that's the phase we're in right now, is making things efficient, make them run smarter, make them run harder for less power. So, I'm excited to see that. I would love to see that. Anything that's more efficient is great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely could be.
It's more money in your pocket, day over day, block over block. So, all right. So I think we're going to start. Let's do one more look at Marley's hash win here. It's 5-minute average is 21.2 petahash. Oh, look at that. 17.8 gig. Best share. Jumped up.
Nice.
Right on. So cool. Got about 40 minutes left there on that, Marley. Congratulations on that. Next week we'll be doing it again. We'll have another hash giveaway. We keep doing it. I think it's fun. Thank you to Bobby for kicking that this week because my stuff is still locked up. I just checked it a minute ago. It is still locked up. So sometime late tonight it'll unlock, I'm sure.
I think it was in Brains jail.
Brains jail. Yeah, I'm in Brains jail right now for some reason. Yeah, and then I'm trying to think. Next week, when we do this next week, will be 3 days from the difficulty adjustment, which during the course of the episode tonight, it has gone about another 0.25% deeper into the red. So I'm interested. You guys want to make some guesses? Where do you think it's going to end up when we come on the next show?
I'm not good at that. Bobby is. I guess totally wrong. What is that right
11.4. Let's see. We had a negative 14% like a month ago, right?
2 months ago. I think it was about 2 months ago.
Yeah. That's possible.
All right.
I'm going to say 12 and a half.
12 and a half. I'm going to say we got 10 days. I'm going to be the opposite, and I'm going to say it's going to be at 8.5. I think we're going to go back up a bit.
Hope.
I think it's going to go back up a bit, but that's my guess.
You're just wanting to turn your own miners back on.
I want to turn my miners on. No lie in that. Oh,
that's
man.
fair.
But no, at the same time though, like if the difficulty stayed down, like it's just ticked a little more down into the red, getting closer to Bobby's guess. If it does click red, but I'm above my break even, this is one of those periods like we did last time. I'll turn all my machines on solo for a week right after the difficulty adjustment. I'll put all those bastards right onto my datum pool. And
yeah, I'm planning on buying some hash rate.
Yeah.
Going hard on the hash rate rentals in the next 2 weeks or so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now's the time, right? Well, yeah.
Definitely gonna do it.
Yep. Right at the end of the difficulty adjustment, and then right after it crests is the time.
I wish they made it easy to just switch pools on Foreman, because you got to go in there, you got to click the miner, you got to put the pool 1, pool 2, pool 3, and then restart and make sure it's going, and then if you do that, you got to do it to each one. It's like a pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what could make that
I
easier?
wish it could be like a master. You just put your pool 1, pool 2, and you could just click done. All of them go over to it. You know
You know what can make that easier?
what's that?
If you hooked up Hermes to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just send Hermes a telegram message like, "Hey, solo pull."
Yeah.
Then it'll
Switch
just
to
change
solo.
everything.
Switch whole farm to solo, or switch 1, 2, and 3 to
Yeah.
solo. Now you got me thinking about this, Bobby.
Engage solo
Damn it.
mode.
Now I got to look into that.
It might be worth it.
I'm just gonna ask it. I'm gonna ask Hermes tonight. I'm gonna be like, let's theory craft this.
Put in a lot of safeguards, definitely.
Uh-huh.
Like, you can't just restart.
Mhm.
You can't restart you can't like
But
change
make
the
no
pool
changes
without my
without-
confirmation, stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Pretty much just tell her you can't change anything unless you get approval first from me.
Right. Approval first. Can't do, even with approval, can't do changes more than, or without special approval, can't do changes more than once an hour. Things like that. So if I forget and I accidentally go to change it again, it's like, hey, you just changed this 56 minutes ago. Do you really want to do it again? Like, oh yeah, thanks, because I'm stupid. Cinco's stupid. Try to do it again. So
Yeah, putting in some safeguards like that might be worth it.
yeah, definitely. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna do the hash rate giveaway next week, like we usually do. We might have something else to give away. I think Bobby was saying. I'm not gonna put that out there, but we may have another thing to give away, right?
Oh
week?
damn! Yeah, we should have done that this week actually.
You want to do it now? We got 132 people in here.
Yeah, screw it.
All right, we're gonna do a giveaway. Hold on a second. Go. You talk about it. I'm gonna put what they got to put in chat. Go ahead.
Yeah, so courtesy of Dan Man, who won like our first or second giveaway. He has a Hash Watcher lifetime subscription, specifically for iPhone. If you have an Android, do not enter because it will not work. But yeah, if you have an iPhone, lifetime subscription to Hash Watcher. Thank you, Dan Man.
Right on. Lifetime sub.
Nice of you, Dan. Thank you.
Type Dan Man in chat to enter. There we go. All right, cool. We'll give that away. We'll give it a couple minutes here. Let people go ahead and do that. And then when we get the winner,
Send you the link.
Yeah, we'll have Bobby send you the information. You'll have to make sure you're following Bobby. And that way he can send you the info. So if you would like a lifetime sub to Hash Watcher, courtesy of Dan Man, our first hash auction giveaway, go ahead and type Dan Man in chat. There we go. We got a couple people doing it now. Right on. Big thanks to Dan Man. All right. And I got some other things here I got to go. Dude, we need to do maybe we'll do a Christmas in July or something. I got some non-Bitcoin things here I'd love to give away that people might want. I've got drones.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Solana.
I don't have any of that.
Or Cardano.
No. Oh God, yeah. You said something about that today. I haven't seen that in the news. I was super busy today. What happened? Did the moron finally cave?
Yeah, you think the sentiment is bad in Bitcoin? Just look at Cardano there.
I can't stand
just about ready to jump off of buildings over there.
I can't stand that guy. I never could. He's a grifter. He'll crap on Bitcoin, and at the same time, they're stacking Bitcoin. I don't know. I don't like that guy. So good luck, guys. Okay, we're gonna give it a couple more minutes. Type hashtag DanMan in chat. So far, we got 2 people. It's like a 50% chance right now. If you have an iPhone, remember this is for iPhone users only. If you're part of the 70% of the world that Bobby said doesn't use iPhones, then you are ineligible for this contest. Or if you're from New Jersey. So,
or if you're an IoT device.
If you're an IoT device, you cannot use this either.
Yeah.
And speaking of that.
Don't enter if you are in fact a smart toothbrush.
Right. Speaking of that. God, I hate the thing. Okay, so this right here, guys, this is the Hash Watcher hub. I have one. So I bought one of these a while ago. So basically this allows you to just kind of put it on you plug it in with your network that your bit axes and stuff are on and your Canon devices. And it acts like it allows you to like link to it from anywhere. So kind of just acts as a hub for you. So I'm sorry. Let me do that. There we go. I got one. I've never used it. I bought it with the intention of giving it away. We'll give this away next week. So Bull, Bobby, you know I am senile. If I forget, remind me, and we'll do a giveaway for the Hash Watcher Hub as well.
That's good.
So, and you know, we're going to give it like one more minute, and then we're going to do it. So type. Let me do it one more time. Dan Man to enter. I put Etner, but you guys know I mean enter. While we're wrapping that up, I was talking with my brother-in-law this weekend, and he works in oil and gas because we live in Texas, and he works for a very large, very, very powerful oil and gas company. And Argentina is like his zone. He goes down there a lot, but he's really into tech stocks. He's really into he does Bitcoin ETFs. I'm trying to teach him about that, but we'll get to that eventually. But it's stepping stones, baby steps. But I was telling him about my Hermes setup and how it helps me with everything I do with most of my Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining. And he was like, I really want to do that. He's like, I don't know how to do it. So I was like, man, I got this little mini computer that I've had here forever that I don't use. I was like, I'll set you one up and I'll bring it over this week and you can have your own little sandboxy Hermes AI and we'll get it set up. He's like, cool. So I started getting it all set up this week. And then Hermes just released the other, like, I forget, 24, 48 hours ago. They're like, oh, you can run Hermes on your desktop on Windows now. And I was like, beautiful. So I told him, I was like, go install that. And he's like, oh, it's cool. He's like, I can put it in sandbox mode. I was like, yeah, absolutely. I'll come over this week and set it up for you. But you don't even need to have something like an Umbrel now. You can just, if you want, you can put it on your, just right on your Windows setup. So, all right. Okay. There's a 50-50 shot. It's either Hyper Hashtag or MMD. Let's see who's going to win. Putting it into the chat.
Not MMT.
Okay. ChatGPT says winner is MMD-VO5VK. MMD, congratulations. You have won the code. Please make sure you are following Bobby on X so you can message him and he'll send it to you. Here.
What is MMD?
MMD, yeah, like Mike Delta. He's a YouTube. He's connecting to us through YouTube. So
Okay. If your X name is different, post it in YouTube so we will know what your X
yeah. So MMD is the winner. Stay True Mining, thanks for coming out, buddy. He had to leave, so thank you for that. All right. So yeah, if you can make sure you follow Bobby. Bobby, what's your Twitter handle again? Spell it out for me.
Oh God. PINARDROBET 408.
408.
I gotta get that something like people can actually like.
I always forget, like because I just type in Bobby on my thing and it pops up. That's like with Bull.
Yeah.
I type in bit by bit and it comes up. So because if I just put Bull, like 9,000 people show up.
There's so many Bitcoin bulls.
Yeah.
I don't know about any more recently.
Yeah.
A lot of Bitcoin bears this week.
A lot of bears.
A lot of bears out there this week. Whatever. I'm in it. You know, we talk
Dude,
about
for April Fools, you should change your name to Bitcoin Bear.
right. Bit by bit bearish. Make your bear arc, make a separate account.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Dude, have like your Hermes agent run it and just like whatever you post, it posts something contradictory.
It says nasty things.
Have your profile picture, but like in negative or something.
Hey, you know a fun thing to do if you have the blue check mark on X, I found this is really immature, but like I was going into people's threads, like people I don't like, and I was telling Grok to create a sarcastic obituary for them, and then it just totally like shit talks them in an obituary. It's kind of funny. To me, it's funny, but I'm like a 12-year-old when it cost to that. I thought it was hilarious. Okay, MMD has a different name on X. MMD, just do me a favor, just so we're making sure that nobody's going to try to imitate you. Just post, if you don't mind posting your X name in there so I can let Bobby know. That would be good. So or at least what it starts with. Something, I don't know. Give us some kind of clue. Anyway, okay, cool. So let me see here. Make sure everything's going on there. And or you could also message me at Cinco Dogos MMD. If you follow me, just go ahead and message me, and then I'll just connect you over to Bobby. I'll be that guy. So, all right. So yeah, we're gonna start wrapping up. Okay, it's Bobby. I'm gonna show you what the name is. Let me see. Got this. Copy. Da-da-da-da.
Have you sent me a DM yet?
That's the name I put it in our little group chat.
Don't have any DMs yet.
So, okay, got that, and yeah, okay. So we're gonna start wrapping it up here soon in a minute. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Next week, like I said, we'll have some more giveaways. We'll do the hash power giveaway like we always do. I got that Hash Watcher hub we'll give away, physical item. I have 6 of these El Mirage heat sinks for bit axes. If you would like one, all you have to do is DM me. It is a little bit different than the one Bobby's showing, just for, making sure you understand. Bobby's showing the V2, which is the one that has the good copper ones. These ones are like the aluminum ones. They're still great. It's just not the copper ones. Okay. So it comes with that. It has the hardware in it to mount it and all that stuff. Works fantastic. Seamlessly fits with every fan I've tried it with. The little stock fans as well as like Noctua fans. Everything goes in perfectly. So yeah, looking good. And that's what we'll do. And we got some other stuff. So thanks to everybody who came out tonight. We're going to start wrapping this up right now. And yeah. Oop. There we go. All right. Bobby, any closing thoughts?
Shout out to Dan Man. Giving the giveaway.
Big thanks
Spreading
to Dan,
love.
Man. That was cool of him to do that. We'll have to make sure we you know what? I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to go into the thing and just tag him in chat as a thank you. So let me go ahead and do that real quick.
Shout out Dan Man. Also, don't look at the price, because the price is a fickle mistress. Yeah. Find a hobby, even if it's Bitcoin related, like making your own miners, getting into hardware. That's what I'm doing right now. It's really fun. Soldering has always been one of those things where it's like I work in IT. My hobby is IT, but I always avoid soldering just because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna screw something up. So let's find a project to do that's not soldering.
I don't have steady hands.
But yeah, just if you have something that you've been putting off that you want to get good at, just do it. Just
do it.
Take the leap.
Yep. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
So right on. Bull, closing thoughts.
Don't have lettuce hands.
Fair enough. Don't have lettuce hands. We'll go with what all these the FOMO guys are saying right now. Don't have sailor hands. So, so silly.
There is no second best.
Right?
From Zcash.
Yep.
Don't look up to other people for your conviction. Have conviction because you looked into the technology.
There you go. Yep. Learn about it. Don't borrow, just learn it. And that's the best way to do it. And another thing on that, just life experience from the old man here. Don't be afraid to admit when you make a mistake. There's nothing wrong with that. I think more people, even if somebody's pissed at you for a little bit because you screwed something up, I think most people at least like the fact that you owned up to it. I deal with people literally all day long that they avoid taking responsibility for what they did. And that's like the business, my fiat business is dealing with those people. And like today I had a guy that was in his late 60s that just refused to admit that he did something wrong. We had it on surveillance video. Just refused to admit. I gave him every opportunity kindly. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Just if this happened, it's not a big deal. Didn't tell him we had a video. Doubled down, tripled down, quadrupled down. And I was like, all right. I was like, check your email. Watch that video and call me back in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's just funny how some people like they want to double down on things. It's okay if things happen. Bad things happen. That's life. Like right now, people are probably sweating this whole Bitcoin thing. There's people who like put a lot of money, you know, from their retirement in it, and they're probably huffing and puffing right now. It's going to go back up. So it might not go back up right away, but it'll go back up. So it is what it is.
Yeah, and if you have any questions about Bitcoin or anything Bitcoin related or AI, feel free to reach out. Like the community loves people being in the community, and yeah, I'll help you out with stuff. Cinco, Bull, Chris is in the chat talking about stuff that he wants to help us out with. Like, yeah, just ask.
Jump in, ask. Don't be afraid. And and
we love helping out the
there are
community.
stupid questions, just so you know, but that's okay. Like, you know, the whole thing, there are no stupid questions. No, there's stupid questions, but they'll still get an answer. Okay. We might make fun of you for it, but it's because we're all on the same team. So I make fun of my people all the time when they ask stupid questions. They make fun of me. It's okay. That's Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to ask.
Don't ask me if you should buy a Z15 Pro.
Right. According to a certain guest I had on recently, a lot of them are going into for repairs right now for one reason or another too. So yeah. And watch out for T3s, right? That's the other thing we should say.
I shit on them enough last week. Like, to their credit, I'm not on the most recent firmware, and actually I'm still not, because I just haven't had time to mess with it. But Mars, the other guy that got the other T3, he's loving it.
Cool.
So
is his running fine?
Yeah, his is running a lot better than mine is.
Weird. Okay, so it's just one of those things, I guess. Luck of the draw with it, right? You know, it was interesting the day that we had that. I'm sorry, the day after. So we talked about that last week, right? Yeah, you were here last week. So Thursday, the day after, I'm in Telegram chat for Via BTC, and the guy who runs it there, Evan, he posts his like miner of the day, and it's the freaking T3, and I just was right in Telegram chat. I mean, I was just shitting on it. I was like, y'all didn't watch my freaking midweek mining last night, did you? I was like, if you would have saw what Bobby was holding up, I don't think you'd be putting that up there. So,
Avalon Q is the truth. Avalon Q is the king.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is the mid-size or it is the non-small boy miner of 2026. That's for sure. And to me, the small boy miner of 2026 is its little brother, the 3S, right now. For what you pay to get one, it's almost silly not to have one. What are they going for right now?
And as Avril says, crawl, walk, and run. And if you're up to that walk phase in Bitcoin mining, get a Q. They're freaking awesome.
I've got to get one.
I think they're like 13.
And I've been thinking about getting an Nano too.
I got to get one. Too many people talk about it. I'll get one. I'll just throw it on solo. I'll throw it on my datum pool. But like,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm looking real quick on the Altair site. Okay, so Nano 3S is 215 right now. And hold on. Miners, got to click the little buttons. Home miners, Avalon home. All right, 215 right now for a Canon Avalon Nano 3S on Altair, and 1375 for a Q. It's not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
So, and the fact that you can just run it in your house, you can put it wherever you want. Just run the damn thing. It's the way to go. Definitely the way to go. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys coming out. Next week, we'll do it again. Let me do one more check for Marley here. Nope, still 17.8 gig. All right, so that's what we got. We will see you guys next week. Thank you for tuning in. Cinco, Bobby. I'm trying to look how it is on my screen. And Bull.